Hey yo everyone, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip, and today I got a match for you on Coalplant. It's between two teams. One of them is Downfallen, and one of them you probably haven't heard of. They're kind of underground. They're called Hipsters. Anyway, Hipsters is in blue, Downfallen in red. Let's meet the teams. We have Suspect as Scout. Chaos is Heavy for Hipsters. Keen Cat is going to be Engineer. Peachy is Spy. Newt or no T or no is Double Man. Lead is going to be Medic. Nina is Soldier. Dauk is Sniper, and Spency is Pyro. Over on Team DF, Downfallen, we have Mr. Team Plow? Mr. Plow? Maybe? Anyway, Soldier Mem is Engineer. Oma is going to be Medic. X-Man is going to be Soldier. Mojo is Spy. Spooky Boogie is Demoman. Pog is Sniper. Joker is Scout. And Phyllis McBean is Pyro. Let's watch this Demoman rollout, shall we? And away we go. Anyway, I don't remember if I said anything. This is from the New Zealand Australia UGC Highlander League. So there are no divisions in that, but these two teams pretty new to the scene. I think Hipsters have one more season on the team than Downfallen. Anyway, we're out to mint. Pretty good roller right there from our Spooky Boogie guy. Already though, Red is lost their soldier as Philip. No, Mr. Plow right there. I'm going to have so much trouble with these names. Anyways, Mr. Plow jumped onto Sticky's place there from his opposing Demo Man. Newt is what I'm going to call him. Or maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, Blue is being very aggressive right here. And taking down just a few kind of peripheral classes and deciding that they do want to push out on that. But it's not going to end well because out comes a crits here from the red team. But the crits is completely negated right there as Spooky Boogie went down immediately. His medic survived, so that's good news. But wow, what could have been super devastating turns out to be not so shabby for Hipsters. They're able to capture the point, and they have this 100% Uber ready to go. And looks like Herzlade wants to push in there with his Pyro. Okay, why not? Usually not a tactic you see right here unless it's a defensive Pyro Uber pop, but they're really having trouble kind of getting in there because there's opposing Pyro. So not the best idea. Alright, I think I've successfully shut that guy up. I know I often talk in-game when I mean to talk in Mumble. Anyway, we're seeing Blue pretty aggressive right here. Newt, maybe not the right choice because he did overextend right there and did go down, so no Demo Man for Blue. Herzlade got in there, but I think he's gonna get out of the way alive, except Mr. Plow is what I'm gonna call him because I love The Simpsons so much, is trying to go after him. He put a little bit of damage on him, but one more rocket would take him out, but nope. Herzlade gets that health and stays alive. There was a great distraction tactic though, because it pushes the rest of Hipsters away from the point, and Downfallen able to come back and capture it. I keep forgetting who's whom. We have Hipsters in blue, Downfallen in red. Hipsters in blue, Downfallen in red. Hipsters in blue before it was cool or something. I don't know. I probably should stop with the hipster jokes. Anyway, so we're watching as Hipsters do try to push in here. They do have this 100% Uber ready to go, and they are going to pop it. Need to get around the corner and catch out this Med, and doing a great job of that. Oh, and down goes Med. Drops crits right there, but no, Pog takes down Chaos with a nice headshot right there, and Pog is still alive and just poking onto the point. Has to take out this soldier who's jumping onto him. Oh, not going to be able to do so, and Nina with a nice jump takes out that threat of the sniper, even though Heavy already down, but protects the medic, so that's nice. Dak, meanwhile, getting X-Man, the Heavy on the other side, so we'll get some sniper action. This map was generally thought to be better, or I mean worse for snipers, better for everybody else in terms of Asheville. So Coalplant's basically kind of a reskinned version of Asheville. For those of you who are familiar with Asheville, it's a little bit more wide and open. His different aesthetic things, it's more like Foundry in terms of aesthetic appeal. Watch the snipe. Oh, that was so good. That was oh, Pog takes down the opposing sniper right there. Blue Uber is popped to get onto the point, but somebody didn't get that message to the Heavy. He was retreating. A little bit of that Uber flash goes to Spy, who's now in position for a backstab, and he gets it mid-air and on the Heavy too. Huge plays right there from Hipster. Blue Hipsters in blue. Downfallen is in red. from Downfallen Spy. There we go. Oh my goodness. So Mojo with those big backstabs right there, allowing his team to push in almost a complete wipe out of the Hipsters. And now Downfallen has to settle in for a long defense right here. Oh, Mojo a little bit having a little bit too much fun right here on this map. I was gonna say it was generally Coalplant thought to be a little less successful for. Well, I mean it's more wide open, so I guess Spies could still have some fun in there. But in terms of sniping the areas, some of the points shut down. Like honestly, I don't actually remember now. Anyway, whatever. We'll just enjoy the game. Just taking a look at scores right quick. You see Back on Sniper doing a ton of work for his team. We'll see if that stays the same throughout this. Red looking to come back. They kind of abandoned the point right there as they're working on their crits. We're gonna stay in the Spooky Boogie camp because they're gonna have crits here in just 1 second, and he is all loaded and overhealed and ready to go. He's gonna call for this because he spotted out the enemy medic, and here comes the first crits, and oh, can't connect with the medic because guess who already took him down? Mojo with the backstab. Spooky Boogie actually not getting anything in that. Not exactly sure how he didn't get that heavy. I guess he very lucky heavy right there. Chaos does finally go down, but it's Mojo who takes him out right there. So Mojo is just getting all the kills, and yeah, as you can see, second on his team right now in points. So a little too much fun, but Spooky Boogie stayed alive. Will be able to help capture the point at 1:20 left for Downfallen, but only 20 seconds for Hipsters. I'm not sure if there's a the in there, or they're just Hipsters. They're too cool for being the Hipsters. I don't know. Anyway. We'll stay on the Mojo cam, see what else he has up his sleeve, but he's actually on his side of the map right now. And we do have some action going on right there. Oh, man. Some med for DF was just so out of position. Oh, Noma was trying to heal his heavy up here, but as soon as that shutter door opened, he was right in the range of enemy heavy, so he got mowed down very easily right there. Meanwhile, Herslate has 80-90%, and I'm thinking they're still on the regular Uber gun, so that's going to be very, very helpful if they want to push in. Meanwhile, we'll keep an eye on Mojo, who's going to ruin Chaos's day and is on a 5K streak. Uber is popped on the Demo Man, so not too shabby right there. Some good reflection, prevent that Uber from getting too far out of the Pyro. And look at this NG, he's going to come in here and try to get some shots on the medic, as Minnie is also up on the roof doing some work right there. And Oma does go down in all that chaos, but Herzalade does stay alive. Wow, there's some crazy stuff going on here, but DF looks like they're going to be able to hold on. Maybe? No, in come Hipsters with the heals advantage, able to come back onto the point with 5 on it. They will be able to capture it. The thing is, they have to hold it for 19 seconds. DF is going to get these respawns, but will they be enough and in time to get onto the point to stop it and force it into double overtime? That's always super, super much fun. We do have Mr. Plow coming in here. He gets mowed down. It's Ingy, and here's the heavy. He needs to get on the point, though. There's only a small carrot of... There we go. But guess what's ready for blue team? Uber's coming in for Hipsters. They do pop it onto the point, but there's some nice air reflex, and look, the heavy is still spun up and going. Pyro blows him out right there. Oh my goodness, DF is going to be able to contest this, but for how long? It's just this... Oh, Pyro goes down. He was so hurt right there, but Mojo gets a 2K with this Diamondback. Oh, PG tried to come in there and get something done. No, DF is going to hold it. Wow, that was close. That was pretty crazy. A lot of what I saw in Coalplant was really close matches. So I think this map definitely has a future with UGC and Highlander. I thought Asheville was a little too cramped. I wasn't crazy about it as Highlander, but I think Coalplant has definitely proven itself in several of the matches I've seen to be a good one. We'll see how the rest of this unfolds, but so far looking like it's going to be a close one too. Very evenly matched teams. At the time of this match, they both were 2-1. 2 wins, 1 loss. Both just kind of holding back, waiting for that. Oh, Peachy. Nope. Denied, says Phyllis McBean, and I wonder if that's a real name right there. Oh, Nina trying to get in there and does actually take down X-Man, but you know what? Oma? Oh, Nama stayed alive. Noma, I think is what I'm calling him. Stayed alive, does pop that crits, and they're pushing in. Spooky Boogie does get Spency, the Pyro right there. Herzalade did manage to get away alive, so they're holding this corner. But being chased right now by Phyllis McBean, and no! Chaos and Chaos and Herzalade did go down right there, so I think Phyllis got both of those Ks. Wow, so some nice aggressive pyro work right there turned out to work in his favor. Oh, Mr. Plow, barely alive right here. Not for long. Dak gets that body shot, take him out. Meanwhile, Joker, sorry, doing a little action right there. I should have stayed on his cam, but he's on a 3K streak. As Downfallen with a Chris advantage. We'll have that in a second or so. Let's check in on the pod cam because he has spotted out that enemy Fat Man. Able to put some damage down, but not able to get a kill. Now everybody is challenging the point right here, and it looks like a combined effort. We'll see. There goes Nina, but why can't I say this effing medic's name? Noma. Or is it O-A? Because those are the letters that are capitalized. Anyway, red medic went down right there. So really nice aggression from blue team. That brought distraction away from their combo that was building Uber and had a significant Uber disadvantage to the crits at least. So now they're pushing in here. Heavy is taking some really aggressive ground, but he gets taken out by this demo sticky trap. So nice sticky trap right there from Spooky Boogie. There will be enough time on the point though that Hipsters do recapture it. And X-Men has to be careful not to overextend right here. Just needs to protect his medic, take some damage, but ultimately needs to stay alive so his medic has somebody to heal and protect him. He does have his demo man with him, and Spooky Boogie has shown himself that he can make sticky traps, so that's good news, but it's always easier for a spun-up heavy to take down a jumping soldier or a scout. We do have this crit ready to go, and it is popped, but oh, there is a sticky trap for Oma. Oh, not had a sticky trap to take him down, or I think it was a sticky trap, but he went down immediately. So they knew that crit was coming, so really nicely played right there by Hipsters. But who's on the point right now is the question. It is a pesky pyro, but Phyllis McBean is out. Spooky Boogie looks like was on the point as well, but he's down. And Chaos is just going to be spun up here and just preventing anybody from getting any further time. Because look at, they have a lot of time there on the point. So Hipsters want to make sure that they don't get any few seconds on their time. Hipsters taken down, 1:48 left. Almost about even with the time that Downfallen has right now. Let's get in a scout cam. Haven't seen too much scout action right here. Did hear Dak just take down Joker, the opposing scout. But Suspect just kind of playing, protecting the flanks, shooting at a soldier. May want to check out that spy, but of course we have the beautiful omniscient view of Caster. I know who everybody is. Here comes a crits. We'll see if they can pop and get something with it. It just has been super unlucky, and the unluck continues. Ober is popped right in time, takes down Spooky Boogie. Crit's not able to do anything right there, and the crit is just not working for Downfallen. I do not know how long. I mean, I don't think they should continue with it much longer. We'll see though. I mean, Oma did not go down, so they're going to stick on that for now at least. I think really no reason to go back to spawn and change guns. But we are on Mojo's cam. You did see him take out the opposing heavy right there with a nice stab. Meanwhile, his team is pushing in right here. They've got all numbers up. But if he could get a medic pick right here, that would be huge because Herzalade has about 70%, and that's a significant amount. Look at that good acting job he's doing. Look at them. He's like, don't mind me, I'm just an engineer. He's still alive too, so having some major success with this map. Did get spotted out there, but dead rang out of that situation. And while blue team is very much preoccupied, in comes the crits. We'll see, they do get the heavy, force the uber pop right there. Down goes Engie. He didn't get any of that flash, but I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Look at Mojo. He's going to be in perfect position to take out the medic once this uber fails. And oh no, he doesn't get it. Wait, he does with the Diamondback. He gets the kill with the Diamond. Oh my goodness. Wow, what an excellent job right there by Mojo in communication with his team. Did a great job distracting medic and heavy, and then in came the crits, wiped out the heavy. Medic was super unprotected, forced to pop. Nothing came of that uber, and it looks like though Hipsters will be able to recapture. I'm gonna call this one. Well, I'm gonna call it. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen, but I think Downfallen really has momentum going right here because that was such a huge clutch play. Also, they're still running that crit, so they're gonna have a bit of an advantage, and that's maybe what saves them. Oh, and they actually stopped the point from being capped. Oh, if they can stop it one more time. No, that's a dead medic body. Not. with some nice stickies taking him out as he tried to retreat with his heavy. Not gonna happen. Well, I mean, not. Triple negative, because double negative meant it. Anyway, it did happen. So Hipsters trying to hold on for the last 22 seconds. Oh my goodness, this is going to be another really close round. So that is awesome. Herzlade has 86-90% Uber, so this is looking very much in the favor of Hipsters, but don't count out this Downfallen team yet, because they made a remarkable comeback last round. In comes a big jump from Blue Soldier, but Nina goes down. Not going to happen because they can't get on the point. So Hipsters take their first point. First capture. First round win. There we go. Let's check out Suspect Cam as he rolls out. No, he's going to roll out slowly. Just kind of protect his med. Joker, let's see if he gets out any faster. And he does have a little bit of faster roll out, but he's just kind of, again, protecting those flanks. Scouts, so boring. I'm sorry, but, like, seriously, do you even... No. I'm kidding. Scouts just are so, like, trying to capture their action on a Koth is just so hard because they're all... Sometimes they're so much in the action that it's impossible to catch them, and then sometimes they're just on the peripheries hanging out, and you're like, do you even do anything here? What would you say your job is here? But of course, want to see if that headshot gets off, but no, Pog is just picking away at everybody. Gets a nice shot on his opposing sniper, but so far can't get anything. Oh my goodness, really close right there as the crits is popped and opposing combo fell back. They're gonna actually just pop immediately. Hipsters maybe a little too soon on that pop. Being super aggressive right here, getting the heavy but not watching their backs. Oh my goodness, another nice pick by Mojo, who is has the Mojo juices flowing, and look at Phyllis just finishing off Mojo with another stab right there, taking down Not. So these aren't like easy stabs he's getting here. He's getting the demo. Oh my goodness, and the Diamondback. So helping his team get that buff right there, or get that point, and he is still on the prowl. Stick on his cam, I guess, until he gives us a reason not to. He had some big plays last round, and we'll see what he does when his team is in possession of the point. Remember last time he did a good distraction ploy to help the crits come in? It looks like we do have some scout action, so maybe we'll see Joker do something right here. Joker actually does take down Dak. As Red playing pretty aggressively right here. Oh, just did not have a good day right there. Mojo will possibly get out of that situation. Yeah, and he is staying alive like crazy. I do have the logs for this, for the final log, so I'll go over some of that stuff when we get a chance. Joker doing some work on the sidelines. We'll stick on his cam for a bit right here. As you can see, his team in points. Oh, Mojo's streak of 5Ks ends as he goes down right there. Uber is popped out of the shutter. They have a long way to run to get to anybody, but some nice demo jumps kind of corner off the heavy. X-Man has 70 health left, and he's doing a great job just running back and forth with those Gru. 26 health. He could easily be finished off right here, but nobody is there to do it. He gets those heals from his med, and what a good job staying alive right there. And this capture will happen, but a nice pick by a sniper takes down heavy on the point. Hipsters not as strong as they wanted to be with this, and look who's around. Mojo is on the hunt, and there is a wrangled mini sentry. Never a good sign. They don't have Uber or anything like that, but guess who has crits? That would be Downfallen, and they know exactly where that combo retreated to. Actually, it's not a combo, it's just a sniper and a medic right now. But Peachy does get in there, takes down X-Man, but this is a crit. Oh wait, Noma went down as well. So you kind of need that for the crits. I would say Heavy's not too essential, but yeah, the medic is a little bit. I got some scout on scout action. Joker's already got the advantage because he got that health pack. Of course, being the scout on a King of the Hill and knowing what those health packs are going to be essential, and not too different in terms of health changed here on Coalplant. Oh, he's just going to be a jerk and take down the dispenser. Not cool at all. Oh, dispenser didn't do anything to you, Joker. It's just unwarranted violence. Now taking on the NGs, run into a mini sentry. Actually does take it down. opposing engineer right there as his team pushing in. You do have an Uber popped from Hipsters, but that crits is ready to go still for Downfallen, so just a strategic pop would be good. Turns out they don't even need it though, and blue retreated wisely, so this crits may not happen. I don't know, we'll see. Spooky Boogie is reloading. That says to me they do want to push in, but oh, they did pop, and there's absolutely nobody around here. Wonder if some miscommunication. A couple of crits just sending the way. Oh, does get a few in, and Chaos goes down, but not able to get the med right there. Now a scout is pressuring his medic. Out comes the freedom staff, and not gonna happen. No freedom for you. Wow, that was a little crazy right there. And can't believe that, well, I was gonna say that Lade survived, but he did not. So some good follow-up kills right there after that crits came in, and that's essential for the crits. You have all that damage coming down from the demo man, but if he can't finish off the kills, which isn't necessarily his role, he's just there to put down damage, then it's not worth it. But definitely worth it right there as Lade did go down. He is back up on the point, charging with that regular metagun, and Hipsters will be able to take back this point. They still have to hold it for a minute and 35 seconds though, so that's going to be difficult. We'll see if they can do it. I was gonna say we'll get on the Mojo cam, but let's get a little sniper cam right here. See Dak, who has been doing a significant amount of work. Oh, and he gets the headshot on Noma. Oh my god, what? Mid-air, just able to time that perfectly. And yeah, as you can see, second place on his team right now, first as an offensive, and first as anyone who's not a med. Nina taking down Spooky right there, which is good, but he craters out. So not able to hold in on the point at all. Blue has this Uber ready, but there's only 4 up. Chaos will probably get this. If they want to do something, they need to do it fast because that point is going to be capped, and they only have 30 seconds to win this round. Indeed, Downfallen does cap, so Hipster's got to come back and get people on that point. Oh, Chaos goes down again to a headshot. These heavies have been having so much trouble with these snipers. Position is just something they're not used to. Suspect, meanwhile, going down there too. Hog just having a really easy time, just shooting ducks in a fish in a barrel. Don't shoot ducks. Don't. Anyway, so out come the Hipsters. They will be able to sustain this and force this into overtime, but Downfallen Soldier coming in there. Mr. Plow does delay it for a second. He's still alive somehow, even though he's on literal fire. Finally goes down, running that black box. Should have known. And in comes the entire Hipster team onto the point. Need to hold it for 30 seconds, and they might be able to do it. They just might be able to do it. They are getting these respawns. Taking Mojo down would be significant, but Mojo, of course, dead, ringing out of that. So the spawns coming in, but it looks like they won't be in time. Don't even know where the med is. Overhealing the Pyro right now, but oh, Mojo gets him, backstabs him out. There's nobody alive for either side except these soldiers and Demo Man. Alright, that's going to be enough for Downfallen. Wait! Just when you think it is! In comes Nina, but no. Nina goes down. Took too much damage from that rollout trying to get there, and we are 2-1. Downfallen in the lead. Let's see what Mr. Plow does. And I'm sorry if it's not Mr. Plow. I'm sorry if it's team or Mr. or hashtag Mr. or whatever it is, but I really like The Simpsons. So that's what you get. So going immediately underground, doing some nice jumps right there, and has a good amount of health right here as he is going to try to come in from the opposite side, but takes a little bit too much damage, so probably won't be able to successfully do whatever he wanted to do right there. Blue being very, very aggressive right here, so Hipsters, after winning the first one, losing 2 in a row, they cannot be happy about that, but you know Hipsters, they're never happy. So they will try to push in here and get aggressive early. And what was Herzlite doing right there? He's just kind of dancing in the open. Meanwhile, his heavy was like hiding, and he goes down right there to a shot, to a body shot. Not the worst, because it looks like Noma went down as well, because he doesn't have any heals. Let's see, Pog, if you could see through that stupid blue sign to get to that enemy heavy, but he's doing a good job hiding. Pog looks like has been out-sniped and shut down by the opposing team. Has he got 31? I mean, which isn't bad. It's still a good score for a sniper right here. But Dak taking down X-Man right there, and so Pog really needs to make sure he's protecting his heavy, but I think that's going to be said from both sides because his heavy's been dying to a lot of headshots. Again, I'll take a look at the logs when those come up, or when those come up. I have them when the end of the game is there. There we go, so I won't spoil anything. Spency is in a rave all by himself, and he's just having a party. Let's get on him. Nope, okay, party's done. Nope, no, it's not done. Just when you think the party's over, Spency brings it. Doing a good job spy checking. I guess after being backstabbed 3 or 4 times by Mojo, Hipsters started yelling at people, which is definitely the way to go. We do have crits popped on the heavy, little laser beams going down, but he gets backstabbed. So we have a scout crits, which is always fun. Uber is going to be popped immediately. We'll see if Hipsters have enough presence here. They really need a double man, but not went down, so he's not. Oh god, Newt, I have to call him that, otherwise it just doesn't make sense to me. Oh, and a ton of blood and chaos and Herslade, meanwhile, was the victim there. Goes down to Mr. Plow, who had a nice jump and just able to bring the chaos and confusion before anyone was able to really successfully defend that medic. Meanwhile, Noma went down again. I keep missing how he goes down. So we'll have to keep an eye on that when he comes back up, but he's just not been having good luck this round. And 1 minute left for Hipsters, and almost a full 3 minutes left for Downfallen. So got to keep that medic alive as a part of this comeback plan for Downfallen. Nina, meanwhile, wants to do everything in his ability to keep that medic dead. Does take down Joker and finishes off Pog right there, so not too shabby. Takes a lot of damage. Not running that black box, but we'll be able to get a good amount of heals from that health pack. Oh, gets Mr. Plow there too. So the health pack underneath, and as long as you know, oh my goodness. Let's see what he does here. Let's see what he does here. I'm just waiting on the Ubers, but I think the role of soldier on King of the Hill is fascinating. He does take down the dispenser right there, which is a significant pick because that's where the enemy team is kind of holding. So Heavy won't be able to get those heals and those, or the ammo more importantly. He's getting heals from his medic. Nina is just waiting for that crits to fade away. Sees that the minigun is being wrangled. Oh, but does get taken out right there by X-Man. Oh wait, but just kidding, in comes. Who got the med pick right there? This kill feed is going so fast that I can't even. Nina killed by X-Man killed. Anyway, Noma down again, and with Blue in possession of the point, that just is not boding well for the Downfallen team. Hipsters, meanwhile, looking pretty good, although Herslade just went down. God, these medics are having such a hard time staying alive, and that's something that I've seen the other game I casted on Coalplant. Was it the medics just have a hard time staying alive? There's not any great areas to hold unless you want to be very passive, so it's hard to take an aggressive hold and be protected. Which says something about the map, but then also says something about how you have to play this map. You have to take calculated risks. You have to know when to run the Uber versus the crits, or perhaps the quick fix. I haven't seen the quick fix, but I do think that may have a role right here. And so we'll get into the pod cam, because he's getting back up, and Herslade just went out. No, Herslade almost went, oh my goodness, I cursed Herslade, I'm so sorry. He had about 10 health, got jumped by Mr. Plow, goes down immediately after that. In comes the throws of red players trying to get some time on this card, forced into overtime. It is in overtime. Medic is running around like a chicken with his head cut off, and Noma will maybe survive this. He is so hurt, 20 health left, but he doesn't have anybody to heal. They need to stay on this point. They need to continue getting time on this point. Otherwise, it is another round for Hipster. So we're tied up 2-2. Woo! Wow, so close. These teams so evenly matched. Sorry for the sniffles. I'm not sure why I'm sick. They're sniffling. Anyway, let's check on scores real quick. Nina just been doing absolute tons of work on the sides right there, bombing the medic like crazy, and it cannot be a fun day for either med right now. Mr. Pod goes down immediately to Nina, so let's get on the Nina cam, because I was talking about him. Possibly her. Nina, also a girl's name, Mojo. Catch his, oh, doesn't actually finish off the sniper right there. Dak, though, very concerned about his presence. Where is Nina? There she is. Spotted out the enemy combo. So waiting and scheming, as soldiers on the flank often do, but guess who knew he was there? The soldier who just killed. So Mr. Plow coming in there takes out that threat. This Uber is ready to go. Oh, and the crits comes in somehow. Hersolite gets the pop off, stays his heavy, but Spencer goes down as another crit sticky comes in here. They will push on to the point. Nobody has captured the point yet, but oh, down it goes Chaos to another headshot. Pog just been shutting that heavy down. Hersolite managed to escape for now. A lot of stickies and stuff coming his way. Looks like he will be able to stay alive. So that's good. Oh, just kidding, maybe? Oh, what a nice play. Sticky right there from Not to take down Joker, who definitely was a threat as Hersolite went down to half health right there. They're going to push back in because, again, nobody has captured this point yet. Red took a lot of casualties right there, and Not is going to try to capitalize on that by pushing forward a little bit, planting some sticky traps, seeing if they grow, putting a little loving care into them, feeding them plant food and water and sunshine, and hopefully we'll catch something with them. And he's going to... He did detonate them, did not get anything, did some damage to X-Man right there, but not able to stay in there to continue that onslaught with his stickies or anything. Noma, meanwhile, because everyone took so much damage, was able to charge up pretty fast with about 75% crits. However, Hersolite is holding with that 100% Uber. Peachy in around the lines. We'll see if he can get a pick here on the med. Oh, actually, Oma jumped by Nina. Nina forces the crits and then gets the medic anyway. So Nina coming in from behind as well. And just no protection right there from the med. So even when he thinks he's protected in this area right here, Nina could come and send one rocket and then creep in and another rocket and then he's out. Meanwhile, Peachy's like, well, I was going to do that. I was going to get the drop. I could have done that. You just didn't give me time. But Nina, having too much fun. And this Uber's still ready for the hipsters. You can see they're holding significantly farther back until they want to bring out that Uber right now. And they pop immediately. So they have learned their lesson. It seems not doing a good job taking down Phyllis, who was just completely denying that Uber any space right there. So hipsters coming in, cleaning off the point. Looks like a pretty nice job right here as eliminating the threat of that pyre, and then Spooky Boogie went going down as well. So we'll see a suspect who comes flying out of nowhere. If he can finish off Noma, who had only about 60 health left, does get that health back, will stay alive. For the time being, they really need that crits to come in here and then take down Hersolite, because their crits have not been getting the medic, and that's the huge part. If the enemy's running Uber, your crits need to get the medic, but Noma goes down again. Hersolite, meanwhile, is going to have this Uber pretty soon, so they are going to wait to contest this point as it does go to Downfallen for the first time this round, but Downfallen have 3 minutes to hold on. It's going to be very difficult. Joker's going to try to do this single-handedly by himself. Yeah, pull that. Oh, no. I mean, it does a good job distracting for a little bit, but really need to be pressuring the medic right there, considering Hersolite has this 100% Uber and is popping. So kind of same thing as last time, except they don't have control over the point. They're just going to try to clear out areas, not doing a good job. Putting down some stickies. He did go down, was finished off there by Mojo, but enough presence and strong players on the point here for Hipsters that they will be able to retake it. And again, Hersolite is alive. So Hersolite has been surviving. He's a survivor. So he's and the Hipsters have been making changes that have really been the huge difference. And they've been coming back with 1 round last time. Oh, but we had the Uber from the Downfallen team. Really interesting right here. So countering Uber with Uber, and we'll see if that's the change they need to make, because they've been kind of having a little struggle this round. They will come back and capture that point, but they have 2 minutes and 19 seconds to defend for, so that's a significant time right here. Overextension by Not sure what he was doing right there. Uber forced out of Hipsters. We'll see if they can, what they want to do here. The Heavy's just going to go roaming by himself. What a bad idea. Does hook up with this medic, but almost losing Chaos right there. Meanwhile, Blue Med Hersolite is trying to get out alive. If Soldier were up right now, this would be a great time to jump him, because he's just protected and he's not protected and very, very vulnerable, like we saw the first couple rounds. Hersolite has been better about, staying back recently, but right now he's got 60 health and really should not be anywhere out here. In comes the Uber pop. Didn't they just have an Uber? But Downfallen with the Uber protecting their point. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That Uber switch, huge. Huge right there. And I think this is gonna make it significantly more difficult for Hipsters to win this one. They only have 40 seconds left, so there's not a lot of time, but the Downfallen team did get a good chunk of time down there, and we'll have this Uber. They need to force it into overtime in order to get this Uber up, but we've seen they can definitely do that. These last seconds of rounds have been insanely close. These teams are just have no business being this close. They're playing their mirror opposite or something, but they're not the same. They're just the same in their abilities. Anyway, a lot of stickies coming down. Spooky Boogie takes down Keen, and down goes Chaos as well. Finished off by Phyllis McBean. In comes the counter push from Downfall, and heals are up. Oh my, no, he had about like 97 health, right, or 97%. Oh no, not coming in, putting some huge stickies, but he goes down to a headshot. Mojo finishes off the Pyro. He's the only one left alive, except the blue medic who's around here, who's sending some... What? No, he wasn't on the point? He wasn't on the point. Oh my goodness. So we are 3-2. Hipsters in the lead, but for how long? We're gonna take a halftime, be right back. Alright, we're back in action. Hipsters in the lead, 3-2. These guys did not take a long halftime, there we go. They did not take a long halftime. They want to get back into this action as soon as possible, and we'll see how it goes. A little bit of harassment here from Peachy. Peachy goes down right there, but in the meantime, it did a good job distracting the red team. Blue should probably take advantage of that and push in right here, but Joker is kind of on the prowl, kind of picking away at any class that wants to come in here. Also have a Mojo behind the lines, and of course, oh, he actually didn't dead ring out fire. No dead ringing out of that. So anyway, red will be able to fight back with that crits popped on the heavy. Laser beams coming out and getting on the point, but they probably won't be able to sustain it because in comes the Uber. Finally, Chaos turns around and takes down Mr. T, and it's actually Dak who gets that final pick. Look at this positioning here from Spooky Boogie. He gets the med pick. Oh my goodness, what a nice job right there, and just no awareness from Chaos about where he was. So a nice job taking down the medic, buying his med, a nice little advantage over the crits advantage that they already have. But still, no one has popped this. No one has capped this point yet. Looks like it's going to be the Downfallen team as they're getting lots of time. Oh my goodness! Just anyone who wants to try to get in there is getting taken down right now, and still nobody has captured it. Downfallen has that crits ready to go, and you'd think this would be it, but I feel like someone's going to get headshot. Someone's gonna die here, but no, they do capture it, so time starts ticking away, and that crit's actually not popped, so Spooky Boogie coming back up, and he'll probably get the crits out of there. But Mojo actually in behind, as always, though they know he's there. So we'll see if this crits gets popped. They've got to know where there's a heavy. There's probably a medic. Send 2 crits in there. Chaos goes down. Can they find where Herzaid is? And they found out where he is, and he is escaping. But don't worry, there's a pyro on the case, and Herzaid does go down to one of those stickies that were just bouncing after him. Spooky Boogie, so lucky / talented right there. I don't know if you can aim a pill like that, but whatever the case, great job taking down Herzaid. However, Noma went down as well, so I'll stop raving about that, because protect your own medic first, I think, is the code. Is the code protect your own medic or get the other medic? Which comes first? I think protect your own medic comes first, but we'll see. Mojo going to try to buy a little bit of that, some of that advantage back as he's going in there with the scouts. Got to worry about oh man, Joker goes down with a headshot. So Mojo's got to worry about, Jesus. Nice little trick stab right there. Taking out the engineer who didn't do anything to him, but now we have a spy versus spy battle going on in lobby, which is usually not castable, we'll just say. Anyway, there's a little bit of time on the point for blue team, but looks like they lost Herzaid, so not going to be able to sustain this without these heals. And Doublemint just sending a lot of spam right there. Let's get in on Yeah, I'm not sure about this attempt to cap right here, especially when the enemy team's holding crits. Laser Beam's coming out, doing a nice job, and did Herzelade? No, that's his previously dead body. But Herzelade is, whoa, nice awareness, or nice comms right there. X-Men taking out opposing Spy. Meanwhile, Mojo is on a 4K streak, just taking out the Demo Man. So this is all Downfall right now. They know they have to win right here to force this to another round, and that'll be the deciding round. We do play till 4 rounds here on King of the Hill in UGC. Oh my goodness. I'm sure these guys just want to play like again and again and again until someone reaches 100 rounds, because this is so close. It's almost like rolling a die at this point about who's going to win. Herzelade is at 100%, so that's looking good for them. If he can stay alive, oh no, Chaos goes down. He overextended there a bit. We'll see if this Uber pop on the Scout Pyro can do anything. It is getting some time on the point, but Hipsters just not where they needed to be with that Uber. Air pipe on Spooky Boogie, not getting Spooky Boogie. He's opposing Double Man out of the picture. Oh, guess who's getting some heals? Mojo's getting some heals. He is on the prowl and overhealed now. If Herzelade tries to make an escape, and will be able to do so, but they really need presence on the point, as Downfallen just needs to cap it once and it will be theirs forever and ever, and we'll go to one more round. So Hipsters have to hold on for 3 minutes. It's going to be super, super difficult. And look, there's just nobody from Hipsters on the point right here. I'm not sure what they're thinking. They needed presence here, but do they not realize the red is in overtime? Finally, out they come just at the last minute, and a lot of explosions. Nina getting 2K right there. But did manage to stop the cap for now. Her side is nowhere to speak of, so there's no heals going down for this Hipster team. Sorry about that. Oh, and not coming in at the last second, but he won't be able to make it happen. Downfallen knew that was their round. They knew they had it. And we're able to capture that. So we are tied up 3-3. Next person to get a round wins. Oh my goodness. Looks like we do have a new engineer for Downfall, and it is Meme, or Meme, if you will. So excuse his 5 points, but he's got a lot of makeup to do. I'm sure he can do it all in this round too. Get, 125 points to beat out his medic. We do get some more DAC action on camera. As he's been doing major amounts of work, but we're just going to get some more Mojo, because, well, we'll come back to Mojo. Should we come back to Mojo? Here comes the crits. Yeah, we'll come back to Mojo. Out comes the crit. Spooky Boogie takes out Spency and Chaos, and meanwhile, Mojo gets the backstab on the medic. We should have stayed on Mojo. Anyway, what a great coordination play right there. Mojo going ahead and getting DAC there as well. Now we'll get on his camera. He's got a 2K streak going right here. Got the dispenser, no big deal. See what else he's got going on. I think that's the first Spicicle kill streak I've seen. But hey, you kill streak the weapon you're best at, and he appears to be pretty darn good with this one. He again is surviving where he should not be. In the meanwhile, though, Noma went down, so Herzelade is going to have this uber advantage. So right now, getting the pick for Mojo is priority number 1. He's going to have to worry about Nina, who knows he's there. Everybody knows he's there. And finally does go down. Blue, meanwhile, with the advantage of heals, are pushing on to this point. Looks like they will be able to capture us. So Hipsters going back to mainstream. And looks like they're going to play a little more conservatively to get that point there. And they do take it, fall back a little bit. Not pressuring too much. Remember the mistakes they've made of the past in doing that. But again, don't want to be too passive in protecting this point like they were last round, where, oh, there we go. Nice pop out of Herzelade. Not even sure where that damage came from. He's looking around like he doesn't know either. We'll give his Demo Man some heals as Not jumps in there. Does take down Pog. Mojo is caught in that chaos as well. Or no, Mojo's from behind as Nina is trying to track him down. And Herzelade does survive that, so again, nice survivor skills by Herzelade, but we do have this crits ready to go. I want to get on the Heavy cam, X-Man, crit's still not popped yet. He took a ton of damage, so I'm wondering where's this pop? And they do finally pop right there. It doesn't look like he kind of knew it was coming. Scout going down, and then in comes Spooky Boogie to get some of those crit stickies out there. Gets a couple kills right there. Hersley not among them, and Noma couldn't fall back in time, and there's that Devilman not coming in and gets the med pick. Hersley meanwhile surviving barely. Probably a little bit hungry right now. If someone's got a sandwich, anybody got a sandwich? Oh, look at that. Look at that. But now he's caught on the low because his heavy left him. He's like, oh, gave you a sandwich. My job's done. Hersley has to force pop right there because Mr. Plow was all up in his business. So nice force pop. Look at Blue. They're not going to be able to really use this Uber as effectively as they wanted to. Can only really use it to get onto the points, not really to get any frags. We will see Not take a little bit of a forward position right here, which is a good idea, but he took some damage and will have to fall back. Meanwhile, about 60% crits going there, so those crits will happen before the regular Uber. But when will it all happen is the question.
The control point is being contested.
A lot of action on the control point as we are nearing almost equal times for these teams. Remember, Hipsters have 3, Downfallen has 3, and this is where it all comes down to. I wonder if it's going to go into double overtime. Suspect getting a nice kill right there on Mr. Plow, who is headed towards under the point. And managed to take him out right there. Noma going down to a body shot. He's out of the picture. There goes that crits opportunity, and Herzloid is going to be alive. Balloon need to hold on to this and cannot be forced here. They need this for defense, and it looks like they're playing very, very conservatively. They know this. They know that Downfallen knows it too, so they know that they know. I think. So they really, I don't like this. The medic's out. They've been so good about popping early right now, and I just, Pog is down, so no chance of a snipe. But Mojo, where is Mojo is the question. That is always the question. It feels like it should be on this map. And 40 seconds left. Wow, where's Downfall? And they need to make their move. They have time for this crits, but they really should have waited for it. Otherwise, they're going to get into that that overtime, which is never fun. Dak, meanwhile, gets the headshot on Pog right there. So again, Pog down, no threat to the medic. There is that Mr. Plow, though, and that's his name. He gets that forced Uber pop. They won't be able to hold on to it for the last few seconds, but right now, Hipster's looking really, really good as they do clear off the point. In comes these crit laser beams, though. X-Man does take down Dak. Anybody who's coming near is going to be taken down, so Downfallen able to get back into the point, and only 2 seconds, so they're not in overtime right there. But darn, that was close. Look how, oh my goodness, look how aggressive they're being. Hipsters don't really know what to do with this. We haven't seen this sort of aggression out of Downfall, and they don't get any kills. They're just kind of poking right there, and they're not going to let him come anywhere near. It's absolutely crazy. Absolute insanity right there. Looks like Downfall is going to fall back because Noma went down. That's the problem. Got to protect your medic because you can easily be flanked from the other side when you're being that aggressive. However, Downfallen still has enough players up right now to contest this. Pog getting a big shot right there on the demo man. Really nice work. In comes Hipsters. But look at Downfallen Heavy. No, he will not be able to stop it. Oh, will this Demoman be able to stop it? And Spooky Boogie does get some pretty big picks right there. Noma gets crossbow. Look, barely able to hold it right there. Hipsters have so much time on this point, and they're throwing their dead bodies on it, but unfortunately, dead bodies don't capture points. What is this blue medic doing? He needs to just get onto the point. No, Herzlite is just too conservative right there. Oh, it's because there's a mini, and down comes Mojo with a huge pick. Saves the game for his team. 18 seconds left right now for Downfallen. Can they hold it? They are getting these respawns, and still running that crits. They may be able to get it in time. I really think this is time for the quick fix, but whatever. In comes Nina getting some good kills right there. Phyllis down. Also, X-Man down for Downfallen. Then Nina goes down. Holy explosions everywhere. Spooky Boogie is just doing a major amount of work right now. His medic is on fire. Too bad he can't throw a sandwich, but it is in almost double overtime. 2 seconds on the clock for Hipsters. Heavy will get on there. He's going to try to do his best, and he's doing a pretty good job right now. His sniper needs to get on there too. Down goes Chaos. Somebody needs to get on this point for blue. Mojo takes down the sniper. Hipsters trying their damnedest to make this happen, but Spooky Boogie gets a huge sticky in there to take him out. In comes the laser beam heavy, but he goes down as well. What the hell is going on in this match? Downfallen able to hold on to it, but there are 4 up right now for Hipsters. Can they get to the point in time? Out comes the heavy with those Gru. He's not going to be able to do it, and Downfallen take it. What? Hold on, I'll be right back with some stats. Alright, back with some quick stats to throw at you. Dak with 49 headshots. Both them, man, just going huge right there. Not with 469 damage per minute. And Spooky Boogie with 423, so huge amounts of damage right there. Big star, though, is Herzlade, who only had 14 deaths as medic. Meanwhile, Nam on the other side had 25 deaths. So Herzlade just doing a great job of staying alive right there. Absolutely insanely. Unfortunately, the logs don't tell me how many backstabs Mojo got. I'm going to go ahead and say it was infinity because I think that's what it felt like, at least to Hipsters. So thank you so much to Mojo who sent this in. Hope I got some of those stabs on camera for you. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys, and have a good day.